Two paradigms. One fundamental difference. Traditional AI assistants respond when asked. They follow scripts, answer questions, and route calls. Next-generation AI agents act with purpose. They reason, decide, and complete outcomes across connected systems. This presentation explores what separates these two approaches and why the distinction defines the future of intelligent phone systems. Switchboard. Manual operators physically connecting calls. Call center. Human agents handling queues at scale. IVR. Automated menus routing via key press. AI assistant. Voice-enabled, script-driven response systems. AI agent. Autonomous, goal-driven, intelligent execution. Each era solved the limitations of the last. We are now at the most consequential transition from systems that respond to systems that act. How an AI assistant works. A caller asks a question. The assistant recognizes intent, matches it to a predefined workflow, and delivers a response, or escalates if it can't resolve the issue. What is an AI assistant? AI assistants are reactive systems designed to handle specific, well-defined tasks. They excel when the question is predictable and the answer is known. They depend on structured knowledge bases, defined conversation flows, and human escalation paths for anything outside their scope. Respond. Answer FAQs and common queries instantly. Route. Direct callers to the right team or resource. Schedule. Book appointments within fixed parameters. AI agents are proactive, goal-driven systems that go far beyond answering questions. They understand context, reason through options, make decisions, and take multi-step actions across connected platforms, all without waiting to be told exactly what to do. Reasoning engine. Agents evaluate context and determine the best path forward, not just the most likely script match. System integration. Agents connect live to CRM, calendars, ticketing, payment systems, and more to take real action. Outcome orientation. Agents are built around achieving a result, not just completing a conversation turn. Follow-through. Agents don't stop at the call. They trigger confirmations, reminders, and downstream workflows. The most important distinction between assistants and agents is not capability, it's initiative. Assistants wait. Agents act. AI assistant model. Wait for a caller prompt, ask a clarifying question, reply with a scripted response, escalate if unresolved. Triggered entirely by user input, no action without a request. AI agent model. Detect intent and context, decide the right action, act across connected systems, follow up to confirm outcome. Goal-driven, executes without step-by-step instruction. Key insight. Assistants are reactive by design. Agents are autonomous by architecture. This difference determines what outcomes are possible. IVR systems were designed for a simpler era. Today's customers have zero patience for multi-level menus, dead ends, and transfers that erase context. The average caller abandons a call after just 2 minutes in an automated menu, and 67% of callers hang up in frustration before reaching resolution. Rigid tree logic. Every path is pre-programmed. Any question outside the script leads to a dead end or human transfer. No context retention. Callers repeat themselves at every step. Each menu node operates in isolation with zero memory. High abandonment rate. Friction kills conversions. Long menus directly reduce customer satisfaction scores and resolution rates. The introduction of AI-powered voice assistants was a genuine step forward. Natural language understanding replaced key press menus, Callers could speak freely, and assistants could match intent to answers, dramatically reducing handle time for the most common request types. Business hours, instant answer, no hold required. Order status, real-time lookup via integration. Appointment booking, self-service scheduling on demand. AI assistants transformed the front door of customer service, but they can't go much deeper. When a situation requires judgment, cross-system action, or anything outside a predefined workflow, assistants stall. They're powerful within their lane, but fundamentally bounded by it. Can't reason deeply. Assistants pattern match to known intents. Novel or complex situations fall outside their scope entirely. Needs predefined steps. Every workflow must be explicitly designed. Assistants can't improvise or adapt to unexpected inputs. Limited action taking. Most assistants can retrieve information, but struggle to take meaningful actions across external systems. An AI agent doesn't just talk, it executes. When a customer calls with a billing dispute, an agent doesn't just explain the policy, it pulls the account, reviews the transaction history, evaluates resolution options, and initiates the appropriate action, all within the same interaction. This end-to-end execution loop, from call intake to confirmed outcome, is what separates agentic systems from conversational ones. Every step is connected, automated, and tracked. This is the core distinction. AI assistants are optimized for response quality. AI agents are optimized for outcome delivery. One ends the conversation with an answer, the other ends it with a completed result. The assistant call flow is predictable by design, and that's both its strength and its ceiling. It handles the most common scenarios efficiently, but each step is discrete and dependent on the one before it. Greet. Welcome the caller and collect basic identification. Identify intent. Parse natural language to classify the caller's request. Respond. Retrieve the appropriate scripted answer or information. Escalate. Hand off to a human agent when the request exceeds scope. An agent's call flow is layered, dynamic, and outcome-focused. Rather than following a fixed path, the agent reasons through the situation in real time, checking systems, weighing options, and taking action until the goal is complete. Voice input and intent understanding. Deep language comprehension, not just keyword matching, surfaces the caller's true goal. Reasoning engine activated. The agent evaluates context, history, and available actions to determine the optimal path forward. Connected tools engaged. Live queries to CRM, calendar, payment systems, dispatch, or any integrated platform. Task completed and confirmed. The action is executed, logged, and a confirmation is sent. Call resolved end-to-end. AI assistant approach. The assistant presents available time slots from a fixed calendar feed. The caller selects one. If there's a conflict or special request, the system either fails or escalates. No rescheduling logic, no preference memory, no follow-up. Shows available slots, books a single appointment, sends a basic confirmation, escalates on any exception. AI agent approach. The agent checks availability across multiple calendars, considers the caller's preferences and history, detects conflicts, proposes alternatives, confirms the booking, and automatically sends reminders, all in one seamless interaction. Handles conflicts and rescheduling, applies caller preferences from memory, coordinates multi-party scheduling, sends automated reminders and follow-ups. AI assistant. Answers frequently asked questions, handles common queries like return policies, business hours, and account lookups, transfers to a human for anything requiring action or judgment. AI agent. Resolves the full case, opens a ticket, queries the customer record, identifies the issue root cause, applies the appropriate resolution, schedules a callback if needed, and closes the loop, without a single human touchpoint for standard cases. In a sales context, the difference between an assistant and an agent is the difference between qualifying a lead and actually advancing the deal. AI assistant captures lead information, qualifies interest level, and routes to a sales rep. The pipeline stops here. A human picks up from scratch. AI agent qualifies the lead, scores intent, books a demo automatically, updates the CRM with full call context, and triggers a personalized follow-up sequence, all without human handoff. AI agents in financial interactions. Collections calls are among the most sensitive and most repetitive in any business. AI agents can handle the full interaction, verify identity, surface the account balance, present structured payment options, process a payment or set up a plan, and send a receipt confirmation. Invoice review surfaces balance and history. Payment options presents plans and methods. Processing executes transaction securely. Confirmation sends receipt and next steps. Persistent memory is the feature that transforms a transactional tool into a relationship system. When an AI agent remembers a caller's preferences, past issues, communication history, and open items, every interaction starts smarter and ends faster. Previous call context. Agents recall what was discussed, what was resolved, and what was promised in prior interactions. Customer preferences, communication style, contact method, appointment preferences, and product history all inform responses. Issue history. Recurring problems are recognized and escalated appropriately rather than treated as new incidents. Appointment records. Upcoming and past appointments are cross-referenced to avoid conflicts and deliver timely reminders. An AI agent isn't confined to the phone call. It operates at the center of an interconnected ecosystem, pulling from and pushing to every relevant channel to ensure no information is siloed and no action is missed. This ecosystem approach means the agent isn't just handling a call, it's orchestrating an entire customer interaction across every touchpoint that matters. Traditional phone systems ran on scripts, pre-written conversation trees that covered anticipated scenarios. AI assistants improved on this with intent recognition, but still depended on scripted response sets. AI agents represent the final break from the script paradigm. Script-based. Every scenario must be anticipated and authored in advance. Edge cases become failure modes. Intent-based. Natural language is understood, but responses are still drawn from predefined answer libraries. Reasoning-based. The agent synthesizes context, available tools, and goals to determine the right action in real time. No script required. The business case for AI-driven phone systems rests on 3 compounding advantages that grow more powerful the more volume you handle. Speed. AI agents resolve calls in a fraction of the time. No hold queues, no transfer chains, no re-verification loops. Average handle time drops dramatically. Scale. Agents handle thousands of simultaneous calls without additional headcount. Peak periods no longer require emergency staffing. Consistency. Every caller receives the same quality of service regardless of time of day, agent mood, or call volume. Compliance is built in. AI agents are not a replacement for human judgment. They are an amplifier of it. The most effective deployments use agents to handle volume, complexity, and repetition, while reserving human agents for situations requiring empathy, authority, or nuanced discretion.
Critically, when a handoff occurs, the human agent receives a complete, structured summary of everything the AI agent has already done. No repeat explanations, no lost context. Smart escalation triggers. Agents detect frustration, legal risk, or complexity and escalate immediately with full context passed. Warm handoff protocol. Human agents are briefed in real time, conversation history, issue summary, and recommended next steps.
The customer impact of AI agents isn't abstract, it's measurable in every interaction. Callers get faster resolutions, fewer transfers, and a system that actually remembers them. Hold time. Agents respond instantly. No queue, no elevator music, no waiting. Tell your story. Memory means callers never repeat themselves across interactions. First call resolution. Most cases resolved completely without any human escalation. Availability. Full capability service at any hour, not just business hours. The internal benefits of AI agents are equally compelling. When agents absorb routine, repetitive call volume, human teams are freed to focus on high-value, high-complexity work that actually requires their expertise. Fewer repetitive calls. Routine inquiries handled automatically. Agents stop spending time on calls that don't need them. Less manual admin. CRM updates, ticket creation, scheduling, and follow-ups all happen automatically post-call. Smarter prioritization. Human attention is directed toward the interactions where empathy and judgment make a real difference. Every conversation an AI agent conducts generates structured, actionable intelligence. Unlike human calls, which produce call recordings that nobody reviews, agent interactions are systematically analyzed to surface patterns, risks, and opportunities. What the data unlocks. AI agents don't just log calls, they learn from them. Every interaction feeds back into the system to improve intent recognition, refine response quality, and flag emerging issues before they become widespread problems. Sentiment and frustration signals per call, intent clusters and topic trends over time, conversion and resolution rates by call type, escalation pattern analysis for training insights. Don't overlook the assistant. AI agents are powerful, but not every interaction needs agentic complexity. For high-volume, low-risk, clearly defined tasks, a well-tuned AI assistant delivers excellent results at lower cost and complexity. Choosing the right tool for the right task is good system design. FAQ responses: hours, policies, pricing, locations. Basic routing: directing callers to the right department. Password reset: guided self-service for standard account tasks. Simple booking: single slot appointment scheduling with no conflicts. Status updates: order tracking, delivery windows, ticket status. Survey collection: post-call feedback with structured response capture. AI agents are purpose-built for interactions where the outcome depends on reasoning, integration, and follow-through. These are the scenarios where assistants stall and humans get overwhelmed. Complex decisioning: multivariable situations requiring real-time judgment across customer data, history, and policy. System integration: actions requiring live coordination across CRM, billing, scheduling, and other enterprise platforms. Adaptive responses: interactions where the conversation direction is unpredictable and improvisation is required. End-to-end execution: tasks where the caller expects a result, not just an answer, delivered within the same interaction. Modern AI phone infrastructure is not a single product. It's a layered architecture where each component enables the one above it. Understanding the stack helps teams evaluate vendors, identify gaps, and design for scale. The layers above the voice interface are where AI agents differentiate from traditional systems. Most legacy platforms stop at language intelligence. Agents extend all the way through reasoning and action. Evaluate your current state. Most organizations are not at one extreme or the other. The right question is, where are your biggest gaps and what level of automation addresses them? Basic automation. Do callers regularly ask the same questions that don't require action? An assistant likely handles this well. End-to-end resolution. Are calls frequently escalated due to complexity, not sensitivity? An agent closes these without human cost. Workflow integration. Do your best outcomes require touching CRM, calendar, or billing? Only agents can execute across systems in real time. Hybrid model. Do you need both scale and nuance? A layered architecture with assistants at the front and agents for complex tiers may be the answer. The most important shift in AI phone systems isn't about voice quality or language accuracy. It's about what the system is optimized for. Legacy systems are optimized for conversation. Next-generation systems are optimized for outcomes. Yesterday's measure, average handle time. How quickly can we end the call? Today's measure, first call resolution. Did the caller get what they needed? Tomorrow's measure, business impact per call. Did this interaction drive revenue, retention, or satisfaction? The future of intelligent phone systems is not about better scripts or faster responses. It's about systems that take ownership of outcomes, that start a call with a goal and end it with a completed result. Assistants were a meaningful step forward. Agents are the destination. For your team, fewer repetitive tasks, smarter escalations, complete call context every time. For your customers, no hold times,